Hey, sister.
Hey, sister.
Hey, sister.
Thanks for joining me, Courtney Lewis.
And me, Carly Ferguson.
And me, Cassidy Roberts.
In our conversational podcast about everyday situations.
You can count on us to tell it to you straight with our own sisterly spin.
Today's episode is a seasonal bonus episode in our Happy Pants series, as the three of us have a real-time chat sharing our recent efforts to put on happy pants. Although it seems we have to keep tugging at the waistline because life keeps trying to pants us.
Right?
Your sisters are calling.
Thanks for answering.
Yay! Welcome to Hey Sister, episode 23, Happy Pants Spring Edition. We're so excited that we have Cassidy with us.
Hi, sisters.
Woohoo! We're so excited. Y'all met Cassidy in episode 6, Happy Pants, way back at the beginning. And now she's here with us again as we continue that conversation by sharing a few funny stories with our sisterhood. And Carly was saying that it feels a little bit more like a hot mess story, but the difference here is, if you remember in Happy Pants, Cassidy talked about the importance of choosing joy and putting on happy pants. And we've just been laughing because it seems lately like life is crazy and you might just try and pull those happy pants on, but it seems like you just keep getting pantsed, and a hard situation that you're trying to choose to be happy in just keeps staying hard. And you just have to keep pulling and tugging at those belt hoops to keep your belt hoops. What do y'all call them?
Loops.
Belt loops. There we go.
Belt strings.
Belt strings.
No, that's not
That's not it.
Stirrups. Yeah, you got to pull up those stirrups.
Suspenders.
Okay,
Yeah.
have you all heard, speaking of stirrups, have y'all heard that the stirrup leggings are coming back? The ones that go under your arch of your foot?
What?
I don't understand what they would look like with shoes on. I don't understand how those.
What, you remember? Aunt Laura used to wear them when we were kids. She would wear ballet flats and you'd see the stirrups coming up through the underside of the foot.
I guess that's cool. I don't know.
Our leg warmers coming back too, because I've been waiting for that one.
Then they would cover the stirrups.
Exactly.
So I don't know. Maybe those will be our new happy pants, or a pair of stirrup under the arch. I can't imagine wearing them, but they're coming back. I feel like Cassidy would wear them.
I mean, she's wearing overalls right now. They're going to have stirrup overalls.
Stirrup overalls.
Just wait.
Just give us a huge wedgie the entire time.
From the top and the bottom.
Yeah, from the bottom and the top. You can't be pants then, can you? No.
No.
There's no way.
You're strapped in. Well, let's go through and share some of our happy pantsed experiences lately. I've got one in my arsenal that I can share with y'all. As y'all know, this whole past month, in the month of March, we've been doing the spring cleaning series. And back when we did Jen's episode, Jen Whetten talked about organizing and the SPACE method. So SPACE, and each letter had a different acronym. And I'm going to put myself on the spot here. S is for sort, P is for purge, A is for assign, C is for contain, and E is for educate. And Carly's eyes are so big, like she's so proud of me that I could remember. But
Yeah.
tests are my thing. I love remembering.
Good job. That was impressive.
Also, random little tidbit, Mom has texted me that acronym that she remembers it and she loves it, and she's like assigning it in her life. So I love that. Anyway, shout out to Mama. So the SPACE method is important. And that last step is crucial, educate. And you educate your children, your spouse in this new system that you've created inside of your home. I was trying to educate my daughters in their room. It was over spring break. And I was trying to say, okay, look, we're going to put your underwear and your socks in this bin, your leotards in this bin, your clothes that have outfits that are 2 pieces hang in your closet. And then your clothes that don't have matching coordinating pieces go in your drawers. So you can access your drawers and get your t-shirts and junk shorts out if we're just going to stay at home, or you're going to be playing in chalk or the mud or whatever. But the closet is where we go if we're going out on a family date or to school. I want them to wear the nicer clothes that are in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the plan. And I was trying to educate the girls on how to do this. And as I'm teaching them and I'm trying to show them where things go, I'm saying it's spring break. We don't have a day of school, but Dad has invited us to go to lunch with him today, which that never happens. Like literally, that has just never happened before, where we go and meet my husband for lunch during the day. This was a rare thing, and my kids were really excited about it. So I'm trying to educate the girls in this new organization method because we're spring cleaning and it's spring break and we have this goal. So I'm telling the girls, and as I'm trying to teach them, do this educating, this 5th step in the SPACE method, Cozy's going, A kid's work is to play. A kid's work is to play. A kid's work is to play. And she will not help me. I love the daughter dearly, but she just had zero desire to work. And so she's telling me that her work is to play. And she's doing her splits and her candlesticks and just
frolicking,
jumping on her bed, free as a bird. She's just mocking me. And I thought it was funny at first, right? Like I'm like frustrated because I'm trying to get us out the door and trying to teach this method, but she is bent on that she wants to play. And I was frustrated, but I decided, I'm just going to find the humor in this. It's cute. So I just told her as I left her room, okay, Cozy, I'm going to go downstairs and I am going to get my makeup on and finish getting myself ready. You come downstairs in your clothes. You have to pick one of your items from your closet. You can get anything from your closet because it's a 2-piece outfit. Grab one of those and come on downstairs. About 5 minutes later, she comes downstairs and she comes bolting into my door, so excited that she's put on this outfit, which is clearly from her drawer. I mean, she's wearing a pair of Queen Elsa leggings with a floral top that it was just this hideous outfit.
Hideous?
Yeah. Cassidy. Grinch. I knew she would know.
Dude, what's your problem, Carly?
Hideous.
Hideous. It's Grinch, dog.
I don't know what you're saying. Are you calling me a name? What is this? Grinch.
Grinch. Movie, The Grinch.
Grinch. Oh, I thought you said Brinch. I was like, Brinch.
Grinch.
Okay.
So yeah, it was The Grinch. So she's calling you the Grinch.
Oh.
I'm not.
No, she's saying it's from the Grinch. She wasn't calling you the Grinch. Cassidy would never do that. So when Cozy comes in, she's wearing this outfit, and I just look at her and I'm like, that is not from your closet. And she starts singing another song. It is matching. It is matching. It is matching. I just was like,
so good.
It is not matching. It is not matching. You do not match at all.
Brainwashing.
Yeah, she's trying to brainwash me. Here, I've been trying to educate her on.
She had her happy pants on.
She did have her happy pants on.
Those Elsa pants just made her happy.
Yeah, and she just wants me to let it go, I guess. But it was so funny.
That's good. That's good.
She's so happy. And I kept saying, okay, we're not going to go unless you put on the clothes that I've asked. You can pick anything you want from your closet. So I still stuck to my guns. And I was saying that she needed to pick something from her closet and that we just wouldn't go to lunch until she was ready. And if she chose not to get ready, I was still going to stay in a happy mood, but I was frustrated. I mean, I'm a controlling person and I wanted to control the situation. And it took all I had to not go and be like, I'm picking you out an outfit. This is what you're wearing. I'm getting you dressed. She's old enough that she can get herself dressed and grab her own clothes. I feel like I was going to get frustrated, but I kept trying to get my happy pants on. And despite her best efforts to sing me songs and convince me to be happy and let her have her way, I kept my happy pants on and we came to a mutual agreement. We were only an hour and a half late to meet my husband for lunch. But I feel like we all compromised, and I didn't really compromise. I guess just I compromised by letting it go later than I would have normally liked to have gone to eat lunch. But it was a fun day. And you know what? We all stayed happy. And she, despite the fact that she didn't get to wear her original pick for leggings, she was very happy with the outfit she ended up in. And I feel like we all ended up happy, but there was some pantsing going on in the process, literal and figurative. That would be my happy pants story for y'all today. And I know Cassidy has a great one to share, and I'm excited.
The story that I wanted to share had to do with this past month. I went to go to my husband's softball tournaments and love the man dearly, but I was a tennis player all throughout my high school years. I don't really understand softball. And we travel from Provo, Utah to St. George, Utah, which is 3 hours away. And we spend an entire weekend, which is like a cumulative 9 hours of just softball. And you sit on these bleachers and you watch people throw balls at one another. And if it's really exhilarating, they might run to a base and it's really cool. But every now and then you kind of start to go a little bit stir crazy, especially whenever you're me, who's not just happy pants, but ants pants as well, because I have got to get up and I've got to get moving. And so what happened was that I decided for one of the games, it was kind of a little bit cloudy. It wasn't raining yet, but it may be raining. And I decided to stay home during that softball game. And then the sky looked like it was starting to clear up a little bit. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get out and I'm going to make the most of this situation because I needed to do all of my homework. I'm not really in my comfort space at home, but I'm still going to do something that makes me feel productive today. And like I did something and I decided to go on a run. I went for a run around this place that obviously I've never been to before. It's in the middle of St. George and I don't know St. George that well. And so I'm running around and the sky starts to get a little bit darker and I'm like 5th song into my NSYNC playlist. And all of a sudden it starts to drizzle a little bit. And I'm taking this into a positive perspective. And I'm like, it's just drizzling. It's fine. It's going to be completely clear in just like 5 minutes. And so I just keep pressing forward. And then it starts raining a little bit harder. And I'm like, okay, I should probably start making my way back home. Oh, wait a minute. Where is home? I got to figure that out too. Thank goodness for technology, because otherwise I would be like a penguin in the middle of Africa because I have no idea where I'm going. I finally navigated back on my phone. I'm starting to run back and the sky starts to clear. And I'm like, what a blessing. Wow, I can actually just continue to go on my run. The sky starts to clear and things are good. It's like my pants are up, I'm going. My stirrups are all strapped and ready to go. But what I thought was clear skies was actually just kind of hazy. It was right before a storm hits. And then all of a sudden it just starts hailing. I have no coverage. I'm next to a field of horses. I don't even know how I got here. And so I'm running next to this field of horses. It's hailing. Cars are passing me by, probably thinking, what is this woman doing? And I'm just running and I'm trying to get back home and it stops hailing again. And I'm like, okay, we're fine. We did it. I'm just running through this wind. And I start to slow down my pace a little bit because I'm like, that has to be the worst of it. That has to be done. And then I go to look at my playlist to change it from NSYNC to probably Backstreet Boys. As I'm looking down at my phone, a huge hurtling object of twigs known as a tumbleweed comes and domes me over the side of the head, like a real Looney Tunes situation. And I start running my way back home and I'm like, what happened to me today? I just wanted to go for a run and then I get hailed on and then I get hit by this tumbleweed. What is going on? And so I come back inside. I'm completely wet and I get a call from my friend because I texted her and I was like, I just got hit by a tumbleweed. And so she calls me and she's like, what happened to you? And I was like, I don't know. I was just trying to go for a run. She congratulated me though. She said, you know what? Good job. You still went, but that's what you also get for running.
Yeah.
I guess that my takeaway from that experience is that sometimes, even whenever you have a bad situation, you try to get up and you try and make it good again. There might be another storm that comes and another storm that comes again, but that's just a part of life. But now I look back on those stories and I laugh because I think it's funny. And I think that those times that I've had those hard trials in my life, in a time that I probably wasn't really laughing about it, now I can look back and realize maybe it's not a good idea to go run in the middle of a hailstorm. You know?
It's awesome perspective. And I love that you're trying to put your happy pants on in a situation when you felt like I'm a little out of my comfort zone. But you know what will make me comfortable is if I do something that I know I love.
Yeah.
And then you get hit by a tumbleweed and hail.
Which I love because you could check that off your bucket list.
Yeah. Exactly. How many people can do that in a party setting? It's like two truths and a lie. I got hit in the head by a tumbleweed.
Oh, that just reminds me of an episode of a cartoon, like Wile E. Coyote, Roadrunner. And I saw a Roadrunner for the first time a couple weeks ago. I didn't even know that they were indigenous to Waco. It was like right in front of our car in our driveway. And I'm like, Steele, it's a Roadrunner. Got my phone to record it and I like literally ran away down the road.
I saw a Roadrunner with Brett one time and I looked at it and I was like, look, Woody. And he was like, the woodpecker. And I was like, oh, that's a big
Oh, wrong bird.
Wrong bird. And I'm the animal person.
I feel like Cassidy, you just shared a great story of being like antsy pants and then you felt like you needed to go on a run. Courtney's like, I don't know, bossy pants.
Thanks.
I have been tired pants lately. I just need motivation. I need energy in order to do the things I need to do. Because I'm just coming off of packing a house to move to another house within generally the same area. But I had really high hopes of it just being super smooth. And oh my gosh, it just feels like it's just weighing on me. So trying to keep my happy pants cinched up high also means giving myself times and energy, the energy I need in order to keep going, because it feels like it's a marathon of sorts. Just 2 days ago, we had a lot of things going on outside of the move. Life goes on despite having something else big going on in your life. You're like, oh, we need to sign our son up for preschool, this new preschool that's closer to our new house, and their open enrollment opens at this time on this morning. So we need to be right on it. And so we were calling in, doing the online form, not getting any confirmation back. And so we felt like we needed to push a little bit further. And as we're doing that, we realized we didn't put the garbage cans out on the driveway, which is a big miss because we had a lot of trash from all of this purging we needed to do with our house. Yes, typically that is a blue job. There's pink jobs and blue jobs. And for us in our household, taking the trash cans out generally is a blue job. And so Steele's like, oh, I did not put the trash cans out last night, and it looks like they've already gone by. And I'm just not the kind of person who will launch and be like, what? Why did you not?
I am.
I'm just so like, there's just so many things going on right now, bigger fish to fry. So it's like, it's still very obvious. I'm like,
you got deflated.
I just go on mute. I need to go do something else right now. But we both missed it. I thought about it the day before. We should just put them out now. We should just put them out this evening while it's so nice out here and I see them. Should just put them out now. And I didn't do it. And so it's on both of us. But what was funny is that as we're putting the kids in the car, my husband notices down the street that the trash truck had, I guess, done the loop that's near our house and was going on. And so he runs bolts for the trash cans. We have 2 large trash cans and starts hauling down the street with these huge trash cans to make it to the trash man. And I'm seeing him dart off and I'm just smiling, grinning ear to ear. It's going to get done. And also I'm like, we're moving. What the heck? Our neighbor's going to be like, they crazy. And we're like, bye, we're leaving. Doesn't matter. So he's taking off the other way. I finished getting the kids in the car. And of course, there's always like 20 extra things you need from the house at the end of putting in the car. So I go back in, grab the extra thing that I needed, and he's coming back down. And I get him coming back in, recording him singing in tune as I could, the Chariots of Fire theme song. I always regret videoing myself singing when I'm like trying to get a tune. And then later I listen to him like, oh, that is not happy birthday. I don't know what that was. But yeah, he's coming down. And then later I asked him, I was like, okay, were the trash men like, oh, that's so funny? And he's like, no. They were like, it's a good thing this isn't an automated pickup. And I'm like, I don't even know what that means, but whatever.
It just got like a robot driving the truck or something. It's an automated.
I don't know. That'd be the day, huh?
They put it on cruise control and just set that baby to go.
Right? They were saying something, but it was funny that he was like, nope. They found no humor in it at all.
I'm glad they got on their trashy pants.
Their trashy pants. So that was funny to me. And I think back to it on moments this week where I've been a little at the end of my rope when you're like doing a lot of things and you feel like there's just a lot of plates that are spinning at the same time. It's been fun to think about that.
I know you have a lot on your plate. I'm actually getting to record today. I'm so happy. I've got Cassidy. Aunt Cass is visiting me and my kids, but I know that she's getting a little antsy here. And I know you're tired pants over there as we record. So I'll be bossy pants. We'll call this a wrap for today, but we have really loved getting to know our sisterhood through the Hey Sister podcast. And we're glad that Cassidy could join us today. I know that Carly and I get to talk to y'all weekly, but we're excited that she joined us for this bonus episode. This is our original trio of sisters. So
Woot, woot.
Woot, woot. I never knew. Was it with a T or a P? I've always said
Woot.
It was woot. Woot.
It can be either or. Yeah.
Good. I like it. All right.
Do anything.
In this context, it is a woot moment.
Thanks for joining us. As always, sisters, we're so glad y'all were here. And remember that this is one of our bonus episodes. Our other episodes end with a call to action, and we have monthly themes. So please check into our other episodes. But this one's been a fun one just to keep the conversation light and remind you to find happiness throughout your life and choose joy. And don't forget to look out for Cassidy's Happy Pants Dance this Friday. So thanks for choosing joy. And we're so glad to be with y'all. Have a great week, sisters. Thanks for answering our call. And we'll talk to y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah. That was too enthusiastic. Please don't do that.
But I love it.
No.
The sound effects on this one have been fun.
That's it.
Can you not pop your knuckles while I'm talking?